Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's topic is Mindset Magic for Black Women. I am your host, Abena Otudor, and I'm so glad you're here. Trust that you are doing well. This is the channel of health transformation for Black women ages 30 and above. Health transformations of spirit, mind, emotion, and body. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today in Mindset Magic for Black Women. We're going to be addressing 4 powerful root channels. And those root channels are spirit, mind, emotion, and body. Please like, subscribe, share, and definitely comment. And try some of the things that we're going to share in the video today. We're going to keep it brief. We're going to give you 2 pointers. There are many, but we're going to give you 2 pointers in the spirit, mind, emotion, and body channels that you can take away with you. Now, picture this. Picture a tree, right? A tree has roots. One tree, many roots. Well, these roots are representative of the spirit, mind, emotion, and body connection, right? So let's dive in. Number 1, let's talk about the spiritual root channel, right? Just going to give you 2. We're going to discuss the importance of meditation. Meditation is more than just relaxation. It's like your superpower, right? Because in the meditation, you get to collapse time. You get to see a thing happen before it even does. How powerful is that? So try it and see what shows up in your life. I've had some amazing things to happen as a result of meditation. So definitely exercise that. The other thing under the spiritual root channel is intuition. Oftentimes, we walk into a room and the vibes are off, right? We're not feeling a thing. We're not feeling a person. And we can't quite put a handle on it, but our spirit is telling us there's something off, or it could be to the other side. You feeling really good vibes about a thing, a person, right? Well, that's your own God's inner voice telling you something about the person or event, right? So pay attention to that. Don't ignore that. Hone in on the vibe, on what you're feeling, right? Because a lot of times it's like a spiritual download, and really hone in. The next thing that we're going to discuss is the number 2, the mind part of that powerful root channel, that being your problem solving ability, right? I used to work a job that I was the number 1 troubleshooter in the office, right? So I definitely know what that is about. Problem solving is a good skill. It requires a lot of mental energy and fortitude, but it is definitely another superpower and something that you really need to hone into and pay attention Because it's like a gift that you're bringing to the situation, to the person to help work things through, right? The other mind root channel that we want to bring up is mental strength and resilience, right? Because it really, uh, the mental resilience relates to your problem solving. You got to have a resilience about the way you think, a resilience, a strength in the way you handle things and deal with adversity and challenges and situations as they occur. So take it as another superpower. You got this, right? And the third thing is your emotions. Your emotions are definitely an important part of your root channel. Remember the tree, right? And digging deep into the root supporting the tree is the emotions. And I want you to think differently about dealing with your emotions, right? You got anger, you got worry, and all the other emotions, but as opposed to diving into these emotions and getting angry, getting worried, getting having all these negative emotions, I want you to be aware of them when they show up. I want you to be in control and not just let the emotions drive you. You're in charge. You drive the emotions because these really, really, over a long period of time, can lead down a path that you don't want to even really be on, right? So investigate why you're feeling that way. Um, you know, Anger and worry, they drive your stress level up. Your cortisol goes up. As mentioned by the Honorable Rang Nefer Amen in Stress Free for Life, he talks about, your cortisol level being higher. And when it's higher, you don't think as intelligently as you need to when you're flooded with worry and anger and all these other negative emotions. How about staying in awareness when they show up and lean to the side of peace, lean to the side of joy, lean to the side of love in the situation or towards a person, right? I never will forget once upon a time, years ago, um, my granddaughter said that she saw someone looking out the window. So we thought it best that we go investigate. It was in the back of the house. And my husband was saying, well, uh, should we call the police? Should we get a bat? Well, I'll go first. And, if anything happens, you run. I'm like, wait. What if they're homeless? I mean, he was just going on and on with 10 different scenarios and outcomes of what to do. I'm like, just stop. Let's first go together and investigate and see if there really is someone out there. Come to find out there wasn't, you know. So no need to get worried and tense and upset over a situation that might not be. You just walk in with um, intelligence, you assess the situation, you investigate it, And you make the appropriate call at the appropriate time as opposed to thinking about worst case scenarios, right? And lastly, dealing with the root channels, right, is very important. Is we're going to talk about your body. Yes. And I guess that's the point. We can talk about working out or we can work out. We can say that we're going to go to the gym, we can get a gym membership, we can sit at home and watch the workouts on the TV. We can be on the phone and tell our bestie how we're getting ready to work out, but nothing has happened. Nothing is going to happen in the body. No improvements are going to be made until you actually just like, flex those muscles, right? And actually work out, right? It's kind of similar when you go to the doctor, God forbid, the doctor should say you need surgery. Well, I don't care how many office appointments you have talking about the situation. If you have to have surgery, there's a critical um, health challenge that needs to be addressed. You can talk to the expert healthcare professional. You can, go get a number of herbs and line them all up. But until you have the surgery, until you take the herbs, healing is not going to take place, right? So you have to be very, very proactive. So the picture I've painted for you, I hope, is a wonderful tree that you can use to your advantage and understand what's beneath the tree, supporting the tree, lifting it up, holding the tree up, spirit, mind, emotions, and body make up that tree, right? And it's deep, deep, deep in the roots that you don't see. But you use these 4 root channels every day in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So use them to your advantage. Why? Because using the spirit, mind, emotion, and body root channels will help you develop a sense of mastery over your life, as opposed to everything being externalized and things happening to you. Things will start to happen for you and through you, and you get to co-create with God. I appreciate your time. And I wish you nothing but success and all the best. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and definitely try some of the things that we have shared with you today. And peace and blessings, love and light.